Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. Stars John C. Reilly. It also stars Tim Meadows, Jenna Fisher, and Kristen Wiig. The Cult of Cheesefilm. Welcome back to the podcast. I am your host, Cheesefilm, and joined with me today is the legendary rock star, Hecubus.
You have never once paid for drugs.
And behind the cameras is the awesome techno babble himself, Randy Official.
This'll fix you, Dewey.
So today we'll be talking about a movie that Randy Official holds close to his heart because it's based on his life.
It was his suggestion, too.
It was his suggestion, and I find that to be pretty interesting.
I find it to be mild and pedantic.
He suggests this movie. No, but we're talking about Walk Hard. I don't think Dewey Cox is a real person.
No, this is
a full-on.
It's a parody
story,
of biopics,
which is hilarious because
a lot of people thought he was real, and you just did it.
I was asking
He's
if he was
supposed to be
real.
of what's his face, Johnny Cash first. Like that's the original, and then it goes into what it ends up being. But I think it's in general a Johnny Cash.
Well, this movie came out
Spoof.
after. It was kind of the Johnny. What's it called? Walk on Fire, Ring of Fire, or whatever.
Something like that.
The Johnny Cash biopic. That's a real, legitimate movie. They
Spoofed it.
Jake Kasdan wanted to do something like this, a spoof of biopic movies, because there have been a whole bunch of them. And then he got with Judd Apatow, who thought it was a great idea, and then they wrote it together.
Okay. I say it's interesting because when I was, I just graduated college. I had my first short film. My second one that I really wanted to do, and I was going to star my friend who was in the first one, was about us in the 5150 band. And it was going to be, because apparently to be, based on a true story, you need like 10% of a true story.
Right.
Everything else could be completely fabricated. So I was like, okay, well, we were really in a band. We really did this show. And I just did this movie as my own movie. This is the first time I've ever seen this movie.
Me too.
And I figured I'll write this cool biopic. None of it's based on reality.
Mm-hmm.
None of it's real.
Right.
But I'll do it. It'll be funny, right? Well, I watched this movie, and now I get to see how that would have been. And it's an interesting.
Did you like it?
Interesting story. You tell me your first impressions, and I'll tell you mine.
I thought it was great. I didn't want to watch it for a long time. I just thought it'd be stupid. And today, I watched it today, and I thought it was really good. I would watch it again. I love it's like it hits on all the beats from people from the 50s through the 70s. And then even in the 2000s with stuff that really happened. And then they just stick Dewey, a fake guy, in there.
Yeah,
and
that was
cool.
kind of the premise of what I had written too.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. This is a cult movie, by the way.
I can tell. I did not laugh one time.
Really?
During this
I thought it was hilarious.
Movie. I am not saying that I didn't enjoy it. I thought it was fine. I had fun throughout the whole thing, but I didn't think anything of this was funny. I thought this was just kind of on the nose kiddie humor that is best enjoyed with like friends.
Sure, it would be.
But I'm just by myself, sweeping my living room, putting my movies away, listening and watching the movie, and I was like, wow, this is I haven't laughed yet. And they're telling all these jokes. Even the reoccurring, Dewey, this is marijuana. You don't want anything to do with this.
They were going to go all the way to heroin with that.
I was more like, okay. But I never like laughed.
Did you see Ray?
Ray?
The movie Ray? They kind of do that to Ray Charles, and that's how he gets hooked on smack.
Oh.
And, yeah, and like that whole part I thought was Well, will it get you addicted? No, it's not addictive. It was expensive. It's the cheapest thing possible.
So
You don't want any of this. Thank you, Randy Official. I thought that was
also-
funny too.
I also like this is the next natural step in your progression. And they don't even care to explain it anymore. You're just like, no, this is probably where you're gonna go.
Yeah.
And like again, like I think that it's clever in a lot of parts, and I
Mhm.
like the humor in it. It's kind of like watching Family Guy, where you just kind of like, okay, kind of laugh. That kind of laughing. I there wasn't anything that was like, oh my god. It wasn't there for me. But I still had fun watching it.
Yeah,
I don't regret it. It's just not at all. Cause like, why did this one? Why not like Tenacious D? Why not Weird? Why not
Tenacious D.
Yeah, The Pick of Destiny.
Well, half of them is in this movie.
We'll get to that part too.
That part's awesome. That
Yeah,
part's
that was great.
awesome.
Again,
That was hilarious.
I just didn't laugh. It was not a like a
They killed
knee
that.
slapper.
Yeah. Well, it's not slapstick or knee slapper. It's like Naked Gun or Airplane, where they play it seriously,
Yeah.
where all this stuff is serious, but it's also ridiculous at the same time. But the actors aren't like wink, wink, or
Well, 'cause,
hey,
like,
I'm making a joke.
Jack Black does a terrible Paul McCartney.
Terrible.
It's like he doesn't even try.
Yeah, it is like you don't
And
even try.
that's what I think is the funniest part of that is that it's really just, and this is why I said it's best with friends, is because like I can laugh at this movie with you guys,
Right.
but watching this movie by myself, it was just more of a I was smiling kind
Yeah.
of thing.
The thing I was doing mostly was, that's supposed to be so and so. That's that. Like he, all right, but when he's on with Elvis and stuff, or before that, when Craig Ferguson is a singer at a excuse me, a nightclub.
Yeah.
And he basically rips off Craig Ferguson's act to get famous.
Yes.
And that's Elvis did that kind of the thing. The black guy doesn't get any
Because
Credit.
you're relevant.
kudos for it, but the white guy
Jeez.
becomes a huge success, and that really happened.
Yeah.
And all the stuff that is like real stuff, I really
From
like
the
that.
50s.
Yeah,
His dad keeps saying the wrong son.
the wrong
died.
son died.
Like once would have made you laugh because they drill it into you,
And then at the end with the
or him
redemption,
getting cut in half.
I
and then
guess-
still talking.
I guess it's a lot easier to get cut in half than you would think.
Well, again, I was smiling through the whole thing. I just
Yeah.
wasn't laughing.
Right.
Like here's another joke that I really like. Wow, I'm 14 years old, and he's,
I'm doing pretty good for a 15-year-old with a wife and a kid.
yeah, and it's full-grown John C. Reilly.
Yeah.
It's really funny, and it just had me smiling. If I was watching this with you guys, I would be laughing. We'd be
Yeah.
poking fun of it.
Yeah.
We'd be doing that kind of stuff. It just I didn't crack up, and that's
Yeah. Well, that was another thing. I was just like the references to real life
yeah.
is what I really enjoyed about it. That
Mind you, I didn't crack up. I just thought this was a funny movie.
Yeah,
It
I didn't
has
crack up
good
either.
jokes.
I
Like,
know
I
I-
don't think
I
a
did
comedy. I think a comedy succeeds if you could laugh once. In my opinion, like if you could get one laugh, you're like, all right, I did it. But I was smiling. You enjoyed the
yeah,
movie.
yeah,
No, I enjoyed it. I did enjoy this movie.
It's just because they don't say timey wimey, blah blah blah.
No,
What?
That's why you don't like
No,
it. It's not.
I,
It's
I
not
just
British
can tell
humor.
it was a cult.
Oh.
I hate British humor. I
I
can tell
don't. I
it's
love
a.
it.
I'm just kidding. I can tell it's a cult movie by my reaction to it. That's all I'm really saying.
Well, it was a cult movie because it came out at a bad time of the year, and
I just can't see this movie.
people
doing very
didn't
well.
get that it was not a real person. So it didn't do good. I think it was a $30 million budget and only made $20 million.
Mhm.
But critics loved it, and that's what makes it a cult movie. There's an audience that likes it,
Yeah, it's got.
and I'm in it now. I'll watch this again. I think it was damn good.
I don't know. Like, there's just parts of it. Like I got the Beatles' Yellow Submarine reference.
Yeah, and that too.
You
When
know, it's like, this is your loose. It's all cartoons now. Like it's just I could tell it's a cult movie. I could tell it didn't do well by my reaction to it being, yeah, that was alright.
he,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like it's a movie from 2007. It's gonna compete with, whatever else is coming out in 2007. Nothing huge.
What came out in 2007?
I don't know.
When I was looking up stuff about it, and they just said that it came out at Christmas. Like Christmas would not have been a good time for this movie to come out, and they didn't say what did come out at Christmas time, and I don't remember.
I also think because maybe it's because it's not based on a real person, it hinders it, or because Tenacious D is probably the weakest of the three, but the Pick of Destiny, Pop Star, and Weird are all based on real musicians who are more comedic
Pop
musicians.
Star is kind of like Spinal Tap. It's just he's not a real person.
Well, the Lonely Island is a real band, and they're in that movie. It's about the Lonely Island.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And they what?
They don't make the Lonely Island look good then.
That's the joke, is that they're a bunch of that's the whole joke. And like the Tenacious D movie, they don't paint them as awesome rockers.
Right.
They paint them as fat slobs who get high all the time, Weird's the only one who
Weird is
really
a parody of biopics.
But done
by
the most genius way they could have done it.
Yeah, that was a great idea.
Because this is also a parody of biopics.
Yeah. It's I don't know if Weird really is a parody of biopics in that this is his life. Weird Al's real life, but he never dated Madonna.
Right.
That's the parody part. And whereas this is it's a comedy. It's not really, it's a fake biopic. It's a mock pick. The way like Spinal Tap they're a real band, and he really sings and he really plays guitar, and they're real songs, but they weren't. His life was nothing. And Spinal Tap is just a documentary of a band that never really existed. Weird Al really did exist, and then they just make his life way better because that's what biopics do, kind of shine it in the video.
If Dewey Cox was a real person, this and Weird would have been ripping off each other.
I think this is more like Forrest Gump adjacent, where this stuff happened to real people.
Right.
Like, Forrest Gump went through all the historical things. He's not a real person.
Right.
I know
but you go and see
saying.
that because I'm I'm like 90% sure it opens with old Dewey Cox explaining it.
No, well, Tim Meadows says he's got to go through his whole life before every performance.
Right.
So you get that, and I think this is like the biopic parody, as in, because obviously if you've seen one, you've seen them all. Kind of, they're gonna go through, and then they went through a struggle with whatever drugs or.
This is a real dark portion.
Yeah, this just hits. This is the hero story,
right?
But we're being so literal. I don't know, and I think they add I think the absurdity of it makes it the enjoyableness of it. Because otherwise it would just be this fake guy, like you're saying. But the fact his brother got cut in half, he sees those guys playing the guitar, picks it up immediately. Like, used to suck at any instrument.
Yeah.
He sees that guy play. He's like, the blues, I'm pretty sad. Learns immediately. Steals that guy's stuff. Cheats on his wife. He's like, I didn't know I could get married twice. Like, just, I don't know, the craziness of it.
And like, the zany stuff is just, that has nothing to do with biopics. But
no,
like, he's got 5 kids that all happen to be babies.
And then at the end, when he's
playing
hanging out with every single kid he has.
Are you sure you're one of mine?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's fun.
Yeah, it's not, I don't think this stuff is like a lot of laugh out loud, but like when he's playing catch with his son for the first time and the kid can't catch for shit. I just thought that was funny.
Yeah, and he's like, well, I never really had anybody to play with. Like, I get it. I understand the jokes.
Yeah. I think we just liked it better than you. That's all.
And that's 100%.
Because you didn't say you don't like it. We just like it better. That's
all. I do think this is more of a party movie than it is a solo watch.
I also think, like, not yes, but also as a music person and knowing a lot of the references in this, I think that's also
I think that was a lot of fun.
Because then you're like, oh, this is this is like he said.
Well, I got
Yeah, if you're into
that
pop
too.
music for from the past, I think you'd really like this movie.
Yeah.
By picking out references and stuff.
I understood all the references, and it didn't go over my head.
No,
I understood the
You're right,
movie.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's why I
when
say
he
we just
becomes a
enjoyed it
washed-up
more.
guy and he gets his own 70s TV show that's airing right after the local news. Like,
But then
I
he
did all that.
He's like, we're constantly getting beat by the Incredible Hulk.
And
He's
you-
like,
you
and then he
just don't
starts
keep hearing
describing last week's episode. It's like, yeah, did you watch that too? Instead of our show. See, I didn't laugh out loud then, and I just cracked up.
Right.
In what you're saying, yeah.
This is a
But I don't mind that
party movie.
At all.
I'm
Listen,
just
let me
blown
tell you,
away.
there's a lot of people in this movie. You said
There
John
are.
C. Reilly,
There's
Tim
a
Meadows from Saturday Night Live,
bunch of people.
Kristen Wiig from Saturday Night Live, Chris Parnell from Saturday Night Live, and Ed Helms was not in Saturday Night Live.
Chris
but,
Parnell was on SNL.
yeah, he was on SNL for a long time.
That's why the only thing I know him from is
Rick and
popping up in
Morty?
things like this, and then Jerry from Rick and
Yeah.
Morty.
But it's also got, and then Jack Black, Paul Rudd, Justin Long, and Jason Schwartzman are the Beatles, and that's where they're in their psychedelic part. And
Yeah.
but the whole thing, it just traces rock music from the 50s till now, and it's really cool.
Did you catch Harold Ramis in this?
No,
I didn't either. I had to look it up.
Harold Ramis.
Yeah.
Where's Harold Ramis?
He's
in
one
this?
of the rabbis.
Is he?
Yeah.
Because I was like, that guy looks familiar.
I was
One of
looking
the
at
three at the
cast.
beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was looking at the cast, and I was like, because his manager started to look really familiar. I thought it was what's his name?
Yeah, he looked familiar.
Sid
to
the
me, too.
Sloth. What's his name?
John Leguizamo.
Yeah, John Leguizamo. It's not John Leguizamo.
No, it's not John Leguizamo.
It's just how he said certain things. It's like, is it? And I look it up, and Harold Ramis, like, and he's one of the rabbi guys. Just search.
Yeah, I
Walk
totally
Hard,
missed that.
Harold Ramis.
Craig Robinson, who can really sing. Oh, I said John C. Reilly. He really can't sing. He's got albums out and everything too, and really
there
can't
is.
play the guitar. And then I watched one. Where the guys it's a YouTube show. What's in your bag? And they go to this famous. I think it's in San Francisco. Is that him?
That's him.
Yeah, I was like, that guy looks familiar, but I couldn't recognize. And he's got a really eclectic music taste too, so that was cool. But Craig Robinson's singer is named Bobby Shad, and that's Judd Apatow's grandfather.
Huh.
His name, and he was a record producer who produced Big Brother and Holding Company's first album or only album by Janis Joplin stuff.
Yeah,
I thought that was really cool.
that is really cool. Yeah, but I was just kind of surprised that this is the one you suggested, because there was other ones you threw out too, wasn't there?
Oh, I didn't say Jack White plays Elvis.
Oh.
And then the guy, I don't remember who's playing Buddy Holly, but and they keep saying their names, Buddy Holly, Buddy. I'm like, that's so stupid. But
It's the Malcolm in the Middle guy. I thought it was Buddy Holly.
yeah, it is the Malcolm in the Middle guy. And
his name was right on the tip of my tongue too.
it's Elvis. This is when before he's Elvis, and he keeps calling himself the king and just being a real arrogant ass. I thought that was pretty cool too.
It also, I liked how
But he had a great jacket on.
they're sitting behind stage, and he's like, "Well, Elvis wants to eat, so we're gonna change up the lineup.
Yeah.
This is gonna be Elvis, then Buddy Holly, then you." And he's like, "Then me?" Like it's cheeky like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
I thought the one thing I thought was kind of stupid was he lost his sense of smell.
I didn't get it. I don't understand.
That just didn't make any sense to me either.
I think it was a huge setup for the sniffing.
At the end,
Poop,
yeah.
yeah.
But
It doesn't play into anything.
there
It
was
makes no sense.
another joke in there about you lost his sense of smell, but it doesn't have anything to do with it, the way he could play guitar or whatever, something like that. That was the only time I thought it was clever.
But it's supposed to be like a Stevie Wonder, like
Yeah, he lost.
he's
instead of
and
losing
he's going
his
through this
eyesight.
hardship, but the hardship you can't smell.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't know, guys. Maybe you're not
Well,
smart
I
enough
think
for
the
this
hardship
movie.
was
I
the
think
fact that
that's
he
the
cut his
case.
brother in half
That was awesome.
cleanly with a machete.
I know.
It's the 70s now. They have ways to attach the top half to the lower half.
I do like how he keeps blaming him for everything.
Yeah.
He's dancing with his mom to his song.
Yeah.
He falls out the window.
And
to
he's
the
right
radio.
when he's about to be, because he hates. Dewey Cox accidentally cuts his own brother in half with a machete because they're goofing around.
Yeah.
And the dad is so distraught, and he's like, the wrong son died, and he has resentment for him forever. Then his hit song comes out, and he's starting to come around, and the song basically kills his mother.
Right.
And he goes right back to hating him.
Jonah Hill playing
Jonah Hill is his brother
older
old up.
brother. I think this is like Jonah Hill's time too.
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
so.
When he
Like
was huge.
Superbad was coming out
Yeah.
and all that other stuff.
But Johnny Cash felt that his dead brother was guiding him too, and
No,
he
yeah,
talked
that's-
to his
it-
and he would age with him and stuff like that.
It's the
That's
start
a real thing.
of like. I think that's the start. It's Johnny Cash's story, and then it
Kind
goes
of,
into-
yeah. And it came out right after
Is
the
that-
Johnny Cash one. Oh, I said that already.
what that song I think my brother's following me is about,
Yeah.
the Johnny Cash song.
I'm not a big.
Well, yeah,
Cash head.
it
He's
is.
making fun of it. It's not a real
No,
song.
he does reference him in some of his songs.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was making a Dewey Cox
The
joke.
songs are pretty good too. They're catchy. They're all right. I don't remember them like that.
The Entendre song, the double entendre song, I thought was
Yeah.
really clever.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When they fall in love but aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. and his wife, his kid wife, who is raising all his kids, is constantly like, give up on your dreams.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kinda-
Even when she's with
I
him.
am supporting you. You'll never make it.
I'm number one. What are you talking about? Apparently somebody's flying their airplane right above our heads.
Yeah. Right. I think you're
How
going to land in your
inconsiderate.
backyard.
Yeah, it's so close.
That's too
That's-
low. That's not right.
That's right up there.
Because
There's gotta be a
there
helicopter.
was like this is a city area. You
Yeah.
can't have that.
I got that Ring app, and every other day they say, "Hey, there's a shooting over here. There's a shooting over there." Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, "Oh, jeez, I didn't hear
Yikes.
anything. Stay over there, man."
Yeah.
Sheriff helicopter. I did like the cast in this, though. I think the
Yeah, it was
cast
great.
was great. I think his band was all
Yep.
likable. Kind of reminded me of how Bohemian Rhapsody portrayed everybody but Freddie Mercury. And it was very similar to that, actually. You see Bohemian Rhapsody?
Oh yeah, it came out well after this.
Well, yeah, but like how Brian May and the rest of them are portrayed in Bohemian Rhapsody is very similar to how the rest of the Dewey
Yeah,
Cox
right.
band is
They're
portrayed.
like sidelined,
Yeah,
kind of, and it's not the same thing because it's also like Elvis's band. He had like two guys that he used to play with all the time, and nobody gives a crap about him. But people do. Like Brian May is a big deal.
her name's a huge name.
Yeah, Dr. Brian May. Excuse me.
Star Wars fan.
He's an astronomer, or astronomer.
Astrologer.
He's got a PhD in astronomy.
He's got his horoscope and all.
Not this is the other kind, the real one, not that one.
And I like how when he like tries to do his one masterpiece, he brings every single
Right.
thing into
Yeah.
the recording studio.
And the goat sings more than me on this song.
So
It was
no,
so
overall,
terrible. Yeah. Actually, and I was thinking that too, like Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys kind of
He's
went
a
off the
weird,
deep end.
weird
yeah.
guy.
And but one
Or
of
was.
the guy that co-wrote stuff with Brian Wilson wrote some of these songs too, and like worked on the movie.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
That's cool.
Uh,
That's what I really like about this movie is that kind of stuff. And like, did you show the movie poster already with the one that we were talking about? Like immediately, I saw that picture and I'm like, oh yeah, that's Jim Morrison. And just all of that, you could tell where they got the stuff from. That was a lot of fun for me.
I knew it when you said critics like this. I was like, yeah, I bet. In my head, I was thinking, I bet Siskel and Ebert liked this one, and Ebert did.
Oh,
He
did
gave
he?
it 3 out of 4. He said had Top Energy, like
Yeah, I agree with that.
Airplane, Top Secret.
Yep.
And
Top Secret's not that good.
he liked it a lot. So yeah, okay. I also want to kind of talk about how, John C. Reilly also received a Golden Globe for this. Best
I can
performance
see that. Yeah.
in a musical or comedy, or is it just a nomination? And a
I don't know.
nomination. He received Golden Globe nominations. I don't know why it's written all backwards for best performance in musical comedy and for best original song. So,
Well, I don't know what would have won it then, because he knocks it out of the
2007,
park.
I don't know.
He's a good singer.
But yeah, I mean, so it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
But I also kind of like how I think I like John C. Reilly a lot better when he's not with Will Ferrell. A lot more.
Really?
I kind of agree. I think this is better than Step Brothers. That's my hot take.
Step Brothers, I think, might be the
I think it's equal to
only
Step
thing
Brothers.
because I like Step Brothers.
Yeah.
Step Brothers, I laugh out loud
It's
with.
fine.
But I don't really like.
That's the only one I know that Kara do
What's the other one?
Semi-pro.
Semi-pro. Not really a fan of semi-pro.
I like that one too.
Look up their movies, please, because there's one I'm thinking of, and I can't.
Is it the Sherlock Holmes one?
No, that one apparently is just absolute unwatchable garbage.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah,
I've
and
only heard bad things about
I think
it.
there are like 7 people might have the same sense of humor as me, and if
Uh-huh.
you're not one of these 7 people, you're not gonna like it. And I did like it.
Talladega
might.
Nights.
I don't
Talladega
like
Nights.
Talladega
Anchorman
Nights.
2.
Anchorman is great, both of them.
I like
them.
Anchorman.
I have never watched it,
It's good. It's damn good. Well, you don't like Will Ferrell, but it's still funny.
which is odd because I
That's another true story kind
did
of
when I was
thing.
younger, and I just kind of grew out of it.
Uh,
Anchorman's a true story.
There's the San Diego place had like the first woman anchor,
Co-anchor.
and that's the true story part.
So it did what I was
It's all
doing.
bullshit. Yeah,
But everybody
they got
was
the
in the second
10%.
one.
Yeah, that fight at the end is cool as hell. What are you looking for, Randy Official?
Movies they're in, but I think it's just those 4.
Oh,
No, they had to have been more than that.
yeah, it's like Holmes and Watson.
Yeah.
That's the name of that
But
one.
you guys mentioned that already.
Yeah, and I don't even think it got released widely, or maybe it was in for a month,
A week. And
a
they
week.
pulled it.
Or I meant to say a week, but yeah, I had to see it because everybody said it was crapping on. I'm like, this is pretty cool.
I think John C. Reilly's a good actor, and I've seen
The Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
That's
Talladega
Talladega Nights.
Okay.
But
That
like,
might be the one I'm thinking of.
did you guys ever watch Tim and Eric's show? Great job.
Yeah, I have.
The Tim and Eric awesome show. Great job. Because the Dr. Stephen Brule that he does, oh my God, he cracks me up all the time. Every time I see him, and it's just so terrible.
I've seen that clip.
Hate Tim and Eric.
I think they're hilarious.
They are the
It's
nastiest people
effed
ever.
up. Tim does a podcast where he interviews people, and I just saw him interviewing somebody. Damn, I can't remember who it was. But then he starts asking him questions like, what did you think of the Ming Dynasty? Or stuff like that. They're really bizarre. You got to really be in their headspace. And like I said, with the Holmes and Watson, 7 people have the same sense of humor as me. And if you're not one of them 7 people, you got to watch those guys at 4:00 in the morning.
Tim
Because
and
that's when their
Eric
show was on.
makes surrealistic horror comedy, I would say.
Yeah.
And I think they thrive on Adult Swim. I think that's because
Yeah,
it's late
it's
at night.
perfect.
You're kind of sleepy and you're
Yeah.
watching just the wildest, wackiest.
Yeah,
shit
it is
ever.
insane.
Well, they're
Like
the
I said,
whole-
your brother and sister used to come home from drinking and stuff, and I'd be watching that show, and they're like, "What are you watching?" That, and then that Robert show, whatever.
Chowder.
When they would fall asleep and wake up with Robert Chowder, they could not handle
You know that's
those
John
shows.
DiMaggio?
What's that?
That's John DiMaggio.
Who's that?
You know who John DiMaggio is? Oh,
No.
You know his voice acting.
Bender from Futurama.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a
Jake the
voice
Dog?
guy.
He's the
He's a big
Joker.
voice
And
guy.
He's Jake
yeah.
the dog.
But he was Schnitzel in that.
Yeah.
Man, I forgot what I was gonna say again. You guys keep doing this to me.
You don't like the movies they're in together, or the ones he's in with Will Ferrell is where you were at, and then he started looking them up.
And then I was gonna say Tim and Eric did the whole free real estate thing, that meme that exploded. And then he's in Rent. Have you seen Rent?
No.
Rent's
Who's
pretty
in
good.
it?
John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly.
And he plays the
It's a musical, man. I don't
lovable,
like musicals.
dim-witted husband who. No, not Ren. Chicago.
Oh yeah, he's in Chicago.
He's
and
in
does his own
Chicago.
singing and stuff and that. And I didn't see that either.
And he's got a solo.
It's a
in
musical,
that, and it's
I don't
pretty
like
good.
musicals.
Chicago, I think,
Your mother liked
won
that
a
movie.
couple Oscars.
Oh yeah, it was huge.
It's
Everybody
big.
loves
Richard
Chicago.
Grere's in it.
Yeah,
You like Richard Gere?
I like Richard Gere and the women in it. I like all them actresses too. I don't like musicals.
Catherine Zeta-Jones is in it.
Yeah,
It's good. I think Queen Latifah's in it.
Queen Latifah's in it. You're right. Queen Latifah's a good actress too. I don't like musicals, so I'm not going to watch it.
Oh, you should. I love musicals. I love a good musical. Musicals are always so long, though.
Yeah,
Like
they're
2
long because they
hours
got to,
long.
instead of saying it, they got to have a whole song.
What?
And everybody's got to
What?
bust out and dance.
So you conceptually don't like musicals.
No, I
He
don't.
hates joy and whimsy.
But like Dick Van Dyke's in
Because they owe me money. Joy and whimsy.
Dick Van Dyke's in a lot of musicals, and
Yeah.
they're great.
Oh, I like, and like, there you go, Dick Van Dyke in Mary Poppins with that Chim Chimmery song that's so,
Chummery.
it's like evil underneath it. They're
It's
all
got a
singing and
lot of-
dancing, but it's not good, man.
Yeah.
I like that song, though.
I like him. He's so cool.
Dick
He's
Van
a
Dyke is
treasure.
awesome. I love him. He's great.
Have
He
you
was
seen him
on-
recently?
Yeah, he was on The Masked Singer.
Was he?
Yeah, and he had this outfit that was basically holding him up
Uh-huh.
because he is friggin' old, man.
He's almost 100 and
Yeah, he is.
still has a ear-to-ear smile.
Yeah, all the time. He's a really pleasant person.
Yeah.
And I guess he was a big alcoholic too, but
really
everybody still loves him. Yeah,
He doesn't look like he did a lot of alcohol. Drank a lot of alcohol.
Yeah, he was
Anyway,
alcoholic.
John C. Reilly, I feel like, is a kind of an underrated actor. I think maybe it just is
I think that's on purpose.
what he's doing. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe he's not going out for a lot of stuff, but I would like to see him in more things.
I think
He's kind of like a Mark Ruffalo.
he's got to like what it is. I think because like he's not going to be Bruce Banner. I don't see him having an action figure ever, and him being cool with that. But your cousin met him one time, and I guess he was a prick.
Well,
She did not come off with a good impression of him.
But they're Hollywood people. I think he's
Yeah, I think
probably
he's a
Hollywood
Hollywoody
guy.
kind of guy. Oh well,
But I think he's a
I like
pretty
his stuff.
good actor.
yeah.
Because like he does the Wreck-It Ralph movies. He's a good
Yeah.
voice actor, even though he's not. I don't know how to not insult voice actors, but like, if I hire you to do a job and you're just doing a job and that's the only thing. I mean, you're just doing your voice, and there's no. I can't tell.
Uh-huh.
You got a range of characters. It's just your voice.
Right.
I don't really consider that to be voice acting.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Like the people in Ants.
the things they're not like Hopper sounds like Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not doing anything that Kevin Spacey couldn't do.
Right.
But then you've got people like D. Bradley Baker who have a plethora of different
Yeah.
characters who you would only know sound like each other if you could hear the cadence of the voice.
Right.
Or like what's his name? Jim Cummings,
Uh huh.
who
Yeah.
can vocal match a lot of people and does a lot of singing for people.
Yeah. I
Who-
couldn't believe that when
Yeah.
I heard that.
Like we probably talked about this. He sings In the Dark of the Night from Anastasia.
Uh huh.
He sings Be Prepared in Lion King. He's a great voice. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
He's a good voice actor. He can act with his voice.
Jenna, what's her name?
Ortega?
No. Fisher had a different. She's like, you want me for this movie? Because I can't sing, and she doesn't sing in the movie. Somebody else sings for her.
What was it? It might have been like American Dad or something, but somebody was singing, and I think it was American Dad. It was like Francine. They go back and it's like a episode where it's almost Citizen Kane, where it's a silent picture. He's growing up on a farm, and he goes to the big city, and he wants to be this big time inventor, and then he invents the talking box, and everybody can talk now because it was
Oh,
a silent
right.
world. Then he invents a prism
Color.
that gives people color. The whole world's now in color. But Francine plays a character who can't sing, And here's she's singing. If her husband didn't bribe me, she wouldn't be on here. It's Francine, and she's got this deep, low, no tonal voice. It just kind of made me think of that. But that whole Citizen Kane parallel I picked up on really quick. It's not a Citizen Kane episode. He just does a Citizen Kane
Right.
kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Do you like the little people movement?
The what?
What?
The little people movement in this movie?
Don't know.
The
what
little people movement.
Yeah, that's
I was
like when they're in
cooking
their
breakfast,
hippie
too.
era.
I don't remember that.
They're like, okay. Well,
Keep going, Tom.
Yeah,
no,
maybe
I don't know. That's what happened. I was just asking you guys your opinion on it. That was their movement. Was like, I think it was literally like their people too. Yeah, which is,
Does it take place in the 60s?
yeah. When like
That
they
makes
were
sense.
protesting, they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, this injustice. And I just thought it was funny.
And they addressed that in the movie.
Yeah.
I must have just missed that.
I think
entirely.
it's in lieu of the civil rights movement,
Right. Yeah.
And but he picked
Yeah.
little people.
Little people.
Wow. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, this movie it's a good time. I had a good time.
Yeah, it is. It really is. And if you like, I think I was trying to say this earlier, or I did, pop culture music from the, pop culture music. Because even at the end when Lil Nutsack has that song and they use Walk Hard in it. Because Johnny Cash did Nine Inch Nails song, and he did a whole album of like grunge and modern music of the 90s,
Yeah.
and how they just do that and bring the old stuff back in and have him do it with a new person. Up until all of that, it's really cool. And just being able to point that stuff out, it's a good time. It's like going through the zoo and seeing different things.
So this movie might have been a cult classic, but its DVD sales by May 2010 had $15 million in revenue.
Wow.
In just DVD sales. That's pretty impressive. Also, looking at this, they had some promotional appearances. He would
He did his
show up as Dewey Cox.
Yeah.
He was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame back in 2007. He was at the Cubby Bear, Stubbs Barbecue, Mercy Lounge. Like, he was in a lot of places.
Yeah, he like
Guitar
kind of
Center
went on
on
tour doing that stuff
Sunset Boulevard.
as Dewey Cox.
He performed in character on Good Morning America.
Yep.
And then I guess there's a bunch of fake commercials where they hinted that John Mayer might be Dewey's dad.
But they were supposed to go on talk shows too and kind of explain that it's not a real person and it's a satire.
It's all facetious.
And they never did those interviews, and a lot of people didn't like the joke. You know what I mean? Of that it's
Yeah.
not a real person, and didn't show up to see it. But obviously, word of mouth got around by the DVD time, and
Yeah, I guess it probably. Well, in 2010, I think that was the real big boom of like Redbox and
yeah, probably.
Netflix, mail-in movie Netflix. I don't think streaming service Netflix was that big yet. And DVDs were still very popular. Did you know that VHS, dominated
Yeah.
and like Laserdisc was out.
Oh yeah.
It was a far superior version than VHS was, but
Yeah.
because of how inexpensive VHS was, it just never picked up.
Well, the Philips company was developing. It's basically they started off with a record that showed movies,
Mm-hmm.
but they really dragged their feet getting it to market and developing it. They had a real hard time too getting the groove, making it work. And then the Laserdisc came out, and it kind of they already had. Sony went with tape, where Philips was going with the discs, and by the time Laserdisc came out, which still was it's a new technology, was really expensive. Videotapes were already dominating it, and then they did end up trying to do the Philips tried to do their thing with the discs, and there just wasn't anything in it to justify the expense for most people.
Well, and I just kind of went down a little hole. I don't know how accurate any of this is because it was like what caused Blockbuster to go under because they were primarily VHS.
Yeah,
and then DVD came out and they didn't want anything to do with it.
That's a mistake.
Well, so what they did was they started selling DVDs for a drastic price cut. Like what should have been $100 per DVD because VHS was like $60
Yeah.
per thing. They sold it for like 10. They
Yeah.
drastically cut the price. And why rent a movie? Because that's why you were renting movies.
Right.
It was expensive. You couldn't go buy it. You can just
Yeah.
rent it. Well, now why rent it if I can just own it? And that's
Yeah.
what. And then Netflix, which was the mail-in disc service at the time, picked it up, and it eventually pushed Blockbuster out.
Yeah.
They never could have.
Because Blockbuster had a mail-in thing too, towards the end, and so you order a movie, and then you take it back at the store, and you get a free movie, which is what I did all the time. So we would get 3 or 4 movies in the mail for $5, and then go get
A free.
5 free movies. It was insane.
And now there's one Blockbuster left
Yeah.
up in Bend, Oregon, where some of Courtney's family lives.
Oh, really?
And so we've got some of the merchandise up there that's from there. And it's kind of cool.
That is cool.
But it's an archaic thing, and it's kind of interesting to see that
And now it's gone.
no, I'm not going to do that. Straight up ended your company.
Yeah.
And this is even before streaming services were a thing.
Yeah. Well, like Philips that I was talking about, though, how they were really trying to develop a record that played movies. They came back because they pioneered CDs. And like every single CD made, Philips gets a cut of it.
That's cool.
No matter who it is, doesn't matter the company, anything. Sony makes them, it doesn't matter. They get a cut of every single CD that was ever made.
Well, that's what you get for being a pioneer and stuff.
Yeah.
Philips' name is over on a lot of stuff. And now they're kind of going out.
Because nobody needs anything anymore. You get a stereo system, you know what I mean? The component system, because you can get, I like Philips better than Blaupunkt or whatever,
Yeah.
with the speakers and everything. And nobody does that anymore because I just put my earbuds in.
Yeah.
And I don't have to store shit and all that. I was one of them people that was never going to do that, and I do it all the time now, just out of convenience.
I've kind of, because I used to be that way. I want it all digitally. Look at my extensive digital library. I can get rid of these because I have it digitally. It's everywhere you go, and I've 180 done that.
Yeah, and I would love to do that because I think physical stuff is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And you get, well, if they put the effort into it, like that Dead Man, I don't know, has special features that are great, and you can't see them anywhere else. But
Well, yeah.
like
This
we
has
plan
got
on being
hours of
kind of
special
bohemian
features.
when we retire, so I can't. It's not worth it. You don't have enough space to collect your own shit and mine.
Right. Right.
Because who else? He ain't gonna want it. Joey might want it.
Joey will take it.
Yeah, but you run out of space too.
Well, because right. That is the, or you start going to
Like when we lived up in
books.
New York, the aesthetic of our living room was 1,000 CDs. You know what I mean? You
Right.
got to have a space. You got to commit to it that way, and I just can't anymore. So I'll just stream it, and then
Right.
get screwed when it's not streaming anywhere.
And that's where
Yeah,
and God, it's really stupid.
it is. It is stupid. But I'll just borrow yours, I guess. Come over here and watch something. If I
You're not
have
even
to.
supposed to do that. That's the whole thing. FBI warning is not supposed to do that. And now they're talking about like locking your thing. Like you've got an access code for your stuff that you can't.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No.
it's stupid.
Well.
Well, listen.
Yeah.
All
Walk
they're
hard's
doing-
good.
All they're doing is increasing the reason
Resentment.
for people to bootleg and pirate their stuff. That's all they're doing.
It is.
But,
And they always blame that on why their sales are down.
right.
Not that they put out a bunch of shit for too long in a row. Because I'm so smart I know what everybody wants, and nobody wants that for very long. And I'm talking about music and stuff too, because you get one boy band, let's say, and they blow up, or this K-pop crap, and now everything is that. Nobody wants only one thing, and they don't understand that.
But K-pop Demon Hunters was awesome.
But isn't that what it's called? That Korean
K-pop is Korean pop, yeah. But K-pop Demon Hunters is about a K-pop band,
right?
Fight demons. They just won an Oscar, and the movie.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm gonna watch it. But
it's really, really good.
I think like Film Threat, and they're like, I would not have watched this movie, and I loved it, and I'm like, wow, because I saw a commercial for it. I'm like, nope. Fast forward, come on.
It's animated in a very similar style that Into the Spider-Verse is.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Or Puss in Boots is. It's a very this might be somewhere I wrote this down or whatever. We were going to do an episode on it. We might still do an episode on it.
On what, K-pop Demon Hunters?
Yeah, because Courtney loves it and I love it. And it's
Randy Official, do you love it?
I enjoyed the movie. I don't like that. I would never rewatch it.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I'm not the target audience.
How not?
It's
it's like an anime thing.
It's not really for children. It's for
Frozen.
people who like.
It's Frozen in the Big 2-6, dude.
That's what I was about to say. it is a by the numbers liar reveal story, like by the numbers.
Okay, so
but the characters are so charming.
I think it's a good kids movie,
animation,
but it's a
so
kids movie.
It's a young adult movie.
I didn't like Frozen. I didn't think that was. I didn't get the kids and adults can like it the same.
That was more theater, Disney. Like, I feel like everyone liked musicals at that era, and so that's why it took off.
But like Toy Story is 2 levels. Kids and adults can enjoy that. That's what I was expecting, and I just thought Frozen was boring.
Well, if that's what you're expecting, then this might not be what you're.
Well, no, not anymore.
Because it's.
I know who you are.
Yeah.
And you said you like it, so that's where I'm going to come into it from.
I would say it's on par with like the Spider-Man movie.
I don't like that.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
You didn't like that?
No.
Oh, look at you.
They ain't finishing it ever.
You don't think so?
They ain't finishing what? Text?
We waited
Part
like
3.
10 years for the third one.
Third what? Spider-Man movie?
Yeah.
It wasn't 10 years
Hang on,
between
what are you
1
guys
and 2.
talking about?
There's for Into the Spider-Verse, they end on like the cliffhanger.
Right.
They have yet to even announce that they're making the new one.
Well, it takes a long time.
They have a lot of announcements.
No, I know,
in between
but then
when
I think it kept getting pushed back, and then
They might not
want
wanna
to
compete.
They went on strike
recently.
Yeah, but also there's a new Spider-Man movie coming out. I think it's this year,
Yeah.
and they aren't going to want to compete with that too.
Fair.
It was never going to come out this year. It was always going to come out like 2029.
I swear it was going to come out like this year or next.
It's also
I have an expert
style
in
of
this.
animation that's not very easy to do. You know?
It doesn't seem
That's
like
crazy
because
they love to do that now.
Yeah.
That's the new
Maybe it is.
animation
I
style.
can only think of 3 movies that do it.
Um,
And I named them already.
Meet the Melvins.
That's not the same.
It's
Meet the Melvins.
the Netflix thing where the robots take over.
Oh, okay.
It's another
Maybe I
kid
haven't-
movie.
Maybe I
Yeah,
don't
did
know.
not see
Okay,
that.
But
that,
like the Ninja Turtles
hey,
movie.
that one you guys watched. That was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, the Ninja
That's
Turtles
in
one
that
kinda
same
does it.
art style.
Okay, no, we're at 5.
But those are all newer movies. And then, I guess it's that company that does it. But I'm pretty sure there's like one other one. They're trying to do that. It did so good. They're like, this is the dead horse. We found it. We
Well, they were
struck
gonna do a
gold.
Batman
Start
Beyond
swinging.
Struck
movie.
gold.
They were gonna do a Batman Beyond movie like it, and that got canned.
That's too
because
bad.
Apparently, nobody at Warner Brothers wants to make money anymore, and they released some of the.
They don't care anymore. They just got bought
images.
out.
They also made a whole movie, and then we're like, this was all for laundering money. That Acme Wile E. Coyote movie.
They
Yeah, they've
released
got
it.
a
Well,
lot of
you
them.
can
They-
watch it now.
Oh, I
They
didn't
went
even know
to
that. I thought they
court
just
for
made
that.
it.
Oh, wait,
They were
no.
like,
It's Porky Pig and
The
Daffy
Porky
Duck.
Pig one came out.
Yeah. I didn't know there was a Wile E. Coyote.
I'm like-
one.
Yeah, Wile E. Coyote. It's a courtroom drama, and John Cena's his lawyer. But that one will be coming out.
okay. 'cause
Okay.
Or it is out. That's on the thing, but like the Batgirl movie won't.
What'd you say?
Batgirl.
Yeah, that's
not
they took
coming.
a loss on that. But that was the guys like, we're not putting this out. This is crap. You know what I mean? They didn't make it to for a tax cut.
Yeah.
Somebody decided that this isn't a good
That
movie.
one's the one they're gonna cut, not Black Adam or Wonder Woman
That
'98.
made too much money.
All of
85.
them. They're all bad. Shazam 2.
I was
down. The ship was sinking.
That Wonder Woman movie, the first one was really good. And then the second one comes out and they're like, it's Wonder Woman 85. And I'm like, that doesn't really work because there was never a Wonder Woman. It's not like in
43?
Batman movies are like, you're kind of like the Wonder Woman lady. And then I heard it's about a magic wishing rock. And I'm like, I got to see that, man. And it is stupid.
Like,
and then she assaults a guy for the entire movie.
Right. But you can't tell me a Batgirl movie with Brendan Fraser as a Firefly is
I saw
less
pictures of that too.
appealing.
He looked awesome.
Yeah, or is less appealing than Shazam 2,
Well,
Aquaman 2, The Flash.
Aquaman 2 was all right.
Shazam 2
Aquaman
had
2 is
Flush the toilet.
it was nice to look at. It was a stupid comic book movie. I didn't take it seriously.
He's not Aquaman.
But also like with like Batwoman. Okay, you got what's her name? Gordon's daughter there. Barbara. She can't do everything Batman can do, and she has a certain set of things that she can do.
Right.
The Batwoman TV show or this, it's just like anybody puts on a costume and can do all Batman stuff, and that's what's so off-putting about it. It's supposed to. He dedicated his life to this. That's why he's like that, and is that good at all of this stuff. Somebody goes into their cousin's cave and puts on an outfit. Now they can do all the same shit. They don't work, and that's the real off-putting part. Like you talk about Aquaman 2 and Wonder Woman 2, those were just stupid. Do you know what I mean? The thesis of the character isn't stupid,
Right.
and that's where a lot of problems come in with female Batman. Because like in the Flash movie, nobody really that I've ever heard of, and not me certainly. I like that Flash movie, but they had Superman is Supergirl
Right.
from it, and it's fine. It all works because they've already established she fits into the establishment. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not the same with Batman. Like Wonder Woman, nobody has a problem with Wonder Woman.
But Batwoman isn't that though. It wasn't. I just put on the cape and I'm a superhero. She also is a completely different person.
Well, in the TV
Who's
show,
got
that is what happens.
Training. I've not seen the TV show.
Then that's why.
But I don't think the TV show and the movie are connected.
Well, they're both Warner Brothers. I kind of think they were. They just going to recast her.
I don't know.
So if that's the case, that's why. But if you got somebody that's going to be insanely obsessed with something for their entire life, well, that's good.
Yeah,
it's bad.
But it's So we'll see how the new DC goes.
Yeah,
because I guess there's also a lot of people talking about this Lantern show not looking very good.
Yeah, I thought it looked cool.
I think it looks really cool, and I like the fact that they're not using their rings a lot in it. That they're being cops first.
Right. Yeah, that is cool.
And he's teaching them how to be a cop first.
Right.
Be the
because Hal
superhero
Jordan's
second.
not a cop.
Right.
You know, he's a fighter or a test pilot.
Right. But you've got to learn how to investigate and solve these problems before you just recklessly go around using your ring. And I think that's a cool idea.
I think it is too.
Especially being set somewhere in like New Mexico or somewhere where it's just dry and
well, there's
desolate.
a lot of test grounds around there because it's wide open space. If your plane blows up and crashes,
right,
you're not going to kill a neighborhood.
But that means when they use the lantern, when they use the power, that it's going to be that much more cool because it's going to be deep green against a gray field.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So I think that'll work.
I'm going to check it out.
I don't know. I'm very skeptical now because they're
about
moving forward with this whole double universe thing.
Yeah,
the Batman being its own thing, and then you got Superman being its own thing. And I get people don't want. I don't care, but like they're the perfect two to put in a movie. We finally have the perfect opportunity. He's such a good Superman. He's such a good Batman. They're around the same age.
Yeah, right.
Remake the animated Batman Superman movie with these two, and you've got money. But they want to do something else, so whatever. I guess
Because they know more than everybody.
Do an older Batman, and he's got his Rogues Gallery already, and he's got
that's cool.
the Bat Family, and he's more of an Oracle than he is a Cape Crusader. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. But it's all on the horizon. Check out Dewey Cox. Let us know what you think about that.
Yeah, it's good. It's funny.
What's your favorite mockumentary movie? What's your favorite one of these
satirical
biopics? Because there's a lot of them out there.
Because if you don't say Spinal Tap, then you're wrong. It is the best mockumentary ever.
Spinal Tap's in the Criterion Collection.
It should be. It should be in the National Archive too, because it's
so
it's like improv too. Like all the Christopher Guest movies are mostly improv. Those actors doing that right then. It's really cool.
I've never.
But
seen
hey,
Spinal
if you've
Tap.
ever said this goes to 11, that's from Spinal Tap.
That's kind of the thing from it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Do the Steel Panthers have anything? A movie?
Who?
Steel Panthers
Steel Panthers.
or Steel Panther? I guess you've never even heard of them.
Nope.
They're another one of these like comedy bands.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, I've been Cheese Film.
And I'm Hecubus, and he has never paid for drugs.
And this has been the Grindhouse Podcast. Cheese Film.